That's a good men's clothing right there. The official fuel of the NHL, Esso, is proud to fuel Canada's love for hockey. Esso, dedicated to Canada's game for over 80 years. Seth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing. Seth Jarvis and his band of brothers.
Made in Canada. Brought to you by Rogers, Canada's home of hockey.
Seth Jarvis had buddies drive 30 hours from Winnipeg to be here for this one.
Lucas Humble, wide-body biology student. Shout out Grandma Carol.
Sloan Tremblay, Faculty of Kinesiology, Art Moog recipient.
Matt McLeod, Faculty of Arts, Go Herd.
Ryan Hanna, business student, beer league weapon.
Lucas Fry, University of Manitoba, unemployed.
I've been, I think, buddies with them since I was maybe 6 or 7.
Funny fact about Seth.
He's got really hairy toes.
Sloan,
He used to have frosted tips.
Risey,
Hate to say it, but he can't swim.
Clouder.
He's an academic weapon.
He uses abnormal amounts of ketchup on all of his food.
They're a special group, and they don't treat me as if I'm some NHL player. They treat me as if I'm a 6-year-old and an idiot and one of their best friends, and that's my favorite part.
From Boston here tonight, Canada and the U.S. one final time for this Four Nations Face-Off Championship.
They were supposed to fly down a few days before, but flights were getting canceled. They spent 12 hours in the airport one day, and then at the end of it, they're like, we're gonna drive. They did 30 hours in my buddy's mom's minivan.
2 days ago, we decided, hey, we're driving out. We're gonna get to this game no matter what. We gotta support our country, and more importantly, we gotta support one of our best buddies.
Carter sends it around. Marner waiting. Connor McDavid scores! Connor McDavid for Canada!
To win with them there, it was something none of us will ever forget. Got to kind of hang out with us after. They got to meet all the guys. It was incredible, and just having them there meant the world to me.
This young man is dynamic.
He is going to have a fabulous career. He is an excellent player.
When he got named to that team, I don't think we were surprised in our dressing room, and it's great that he got the recognition that he did.
Playing around and with those great players, I think that was a real great experience for him to put a little more confidence in his, repertoire.
The little kid in me was going a little bit nuts the first day when I was sitting between McDavid and Crosby, but it helped my confidence a lot, just knowing I could compete at that level and contribute. And winning made it all that much sweeter.
Jarvis has quickly become a critical piece for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Seth Jarvis has been on an absolute heater, and we've talked about his growth over and over again.
He's matured as a player, person. He plays a lot bigger than his size, and I think it's all in here. He's got a big heart, and it shows in the way he plays.
What's up, everybody? You might remember us from the Four Nations when we drove 30 hours all the way down to Boston to watch our friend Seth Jarvis play.
We're back on the road again, this time in a minivan, and we're headed to Carolina to watch Game 5 of Round 1.
For all of us hockey players, it's a cool journey that we're on, and to be able to share it with family and friends just makes it that much more special.
When you do have a great supporting cast and friends and family that are willing to make that trip, it's pretty cool.
Gostisbehere to the far side, back across to Jarvis. Gostisbehere with it once again. To the far side,
When I'm going out there, I'm not just playing for myself, I'm playing for those guys, for my family, so I could only imagine if we were lucky enough to win, what that would be like, and it would be a hell of a time and something that we would definitely remember forever.
Made in Canada. Brought to you by Rogers, Canada's home of hockey.
Unbelievable piece. What do you think?
Isn't that great? I mean, to me, just some unbelievable characters from Winnipeg. But you know what? Some of my friends from Winnipeg, I remember those were the moments you wanted to share with them. You mentioned Nagano. For me, they were the people I wanted to go to first when I first made the national team. So, and I also remember I drove from Winnipeg to Boston when I was at university there. I can only imagine the hours and the conversations that those guys had on that trip. So impressive.
I remember Rod Brindamore's dad in Nagano, Bob, sitting and having a beer with Bob, and God love him. It's just family, right? You always have that line, Anthony Stewart's, we're not a club, we're a team.
Right.
You're not a team, you're a family. And it's really nice to see. Here's Aaron Ekblad and Kyle.
Aaron, in your mind, what's been the catalyst behind your entire defense corps being so effective offensively these plays?